Hi there, I'm Puneet Sikka. Welcome to Arteree. And I'm delighted to have the SHUBHANGI Joshi Collective playing Cynic on the list for us.
And then she sighed her wilder dreams, when our sunshine and moonbeams, nor what they say. Disillusioned, you get the chase. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. She was an innocent girl, a 10 or 12, with high hopes from the world and her say. And then she grew up, moved out on her own, armed with a dream, no, she was not alone. And then she sighed a world of dreams, when our sunshine and moonbeams, not what they say. Disillusioned, you get the gist. Add one more cynic to the list. A simple boy was once made to believe that a fancy car is all that a man needs. So then his own red race, a life of place, laid all his life eager to obey. And on his 60th birthday, he sat and grieved, and never taken off his sleeve to travel the top and breathe. He's a bitter old man now, you get the gist. Add one more cynic to the list. Is there anyone in this crowd who got a cure for this disease? 'Cause I'm losing hope, I'm next in line, so help me please. Don't wanna get lost in this maze. Don't wanna be yet another cynic on the list. But I'll cynic on the list, cynic on the list, cynic on the list.
So thank you guys. That was amazing.
It was a pleasure.
And okay, so tell me, when you write your songs,
Yeah.
do you have a tune in your head before you put the words to it, or is it the other way around?
Actually, it could be either way, but mostly I get the melody in my head first, and then I think of themes around which I want to write the song, and that's how it flows.
Okay. And so how did it go for this particular song?
Oh, this is a pretty playful take on a dark subject, I would say. It's about people who get jaded over time, and they start off, with young blood and lots of enthusiasm,
Right.
and how we kind of lose focus along the way and get, become a part of the rat race. So this was a playful way of trying to convey that. So it talks about stories of different people, and that's how it is.
So actually taking from there, in fact, we were talking about this earlier as well, about the struggling artist syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that really is a reality in the urban cities for people who are already living there, or is it sort of a myth sometimes? Or is it sort of a, overemphasized point?
I would say it has its own challenges. Aamir can add to it. He's a full-time musician as well. So
Yeah.
There's no problem in playing around. It's just that you need to practice every day and know your things and maybe go to the proper people to play your music, kind of.
you have to find your audience, I guess. It's
You
all
get
about-
your break, you make it, otherwise it's tough.
It's tough otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you sort of stay in the game, if I may say? Is it usually the gigs that you have to keep doing continuously? Do you
I
have a
think-
sort of a
right.
do you have a sort of a strategy for that?
Actually, it's all about, you have to keep working on your music, listen to different stuff and different influences and work on the kind of music you make and try and keep improving. And also along with that, try and find as many avenues as
Avenues,
possible,
yeah.
which will have the kind of audience you want for your music. That's what we try and do for the kind of music we make.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, sometimes still being in music or the performing arts as such or any form of arts is given the environment that we've all grown up in
Yeah.
is sort of an unconventional professional choice that we make.
That's
And all of your professional musicians, this is your full-time sort of,
Well,
Not for me.
Not for
I have
you.
a job, but
yeah.
but for you it is, right?
Yeah,
So
for both of us.
for
it
both
is.
of you.
And for him
So-
as well, in some ways.
Yeah.
I try to balance it out. I lose
Yeah.
out in sleep.
Okay, all right. So, well, then discounting the sleep, everything else, it's just okay.
Yeah.
So, how does one sort of convince themselves to, keep
Well-
going at it when, say, for example, Indian families, sort of, they want us to be in the conventional professions, you know,
Right.
to earn, to have a stable job and to
Right,
sort
right,
of be
right.
secure in
Yeah,
life.
yeah, that's true.
And the performing arts is almost like a far cry from that,
That's
especially
true, that's
initially when
true.
you're sort of struggling, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You have to keep finding work and you have to stay there in the
Yeah.
business. You have to be,
Right.
around people to watch you, to get you work. How does it work?
Well, parents will always look out for you. They have certain things in mind about where they want to see their children. But if you feel strongly enough for what you want to do, I think you have to pursue it for as long as you can and see where it goes. You owe that to yourself if you feel
Yes.
that you possess certain, something that you want to express
Right.
to the world. So I think one just needs to keep at it. And I think if your family, whoever is looking out for you, if they see that you're happy doing what you are doing, then they will eventually get around.
They'll eventually
Yeah,
get
yeah.
around, yeah. So, well, we might as well just do what we want to do, right?
Yes, yes.
And the rest of the world can figure it out for
Yes,
themselves.
absolutely.
So, lastly, what is your as the Shubhangi Joshi collective, or even as individuals, what is it that you're envisioning, down the line? Do
Right.
you have these lofty ambitions,
Yes, of
or do you
course.
want to go at one step at a time and see how it goes?
Well, it's both things. I would say I have certain plans about where we want to see ourselves, and also certain short-term
individual.
goals. Yes. So we have been working on certain tracks, and now we've come to a point where we are very proud of them on how we worked with them. So we are in the process of recording an album, which will happen sometime late this year, and then of course we would want to promote it as much as possible in India, and of course find an international audience as well. So that's where we see ourselves.
That's
and
where you see
hopefully,
yourselves.
Yes, that will happen.
For you guys, do you share the same?
Oh, for sure, it's the Shubhangi Joshi collective. We're more than happy to do what you want. And we're having fun along the way.
Yeah, which is quite visible. So I hope you guys keep having a lot of fun just this way, and keep giving us lots of good music.
Thank you.
So thank you guys, and all the best to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.